Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Jonathan, and if you're new here, I'm a first year PhD student at the University of Waterloo. First off, I hope everyone's having a good final season. I know exams and final term projects are right around the corner, so hopefully you guys are smashing those and hopefully it isn't too stressful for you guys. I know for me, I just submitted one of my final term projects for one of my econ classes. I have one more that's due this Sunday and then another one that's due next Friday. So I'm almost there. I'm near the end and I can't wait to start enjoying my Christmas holiday break. So the first thing you guys probably notice is that my background is a little bit different. So I moved the position of my desk and my bookshelf and I kind of rearranged some things in the backgrounds just so it's a little bit more presentable and eye-catching for you guys. So hopefully you guys like the change. I know that for me, I definitely like it a lot more and I think it shows a little bit more of my personality through these videos. But the purpose of today's video is that I kind of want to talk about this new app that I've been using for the past 2 weeks. And this app is called Forest. So Forest has been on the App Store for a few years now, and I recently just discovered it a couple of weeks ago. I was having a lot of trouble focusing on my schoolwork and I kept checking my phone. And one of the popular apps that people kept recommending was Forest. Now, before I talk about Forest, I just want to let you guys know that I'm totally not sponsored by them. This is my 100% complete, independent, objective opinion on the app. And I do think that Forest is a really good way to encourage you to stop checking your phone just because they make the Pomodoro technique really fun. Okay, so why don't we jump into Forest right now and I can show you guys what it's like. So what Forest essentially is that it allows you to plant different types of plants for a predetermined amount of time. The time that you plant your plant for, you're supposed to put your phone away and not touch the phone. And at the end of the time that you set, you'll have a new plant that's part of your garden, pretty much. So here you can see we have a bit of a fun tree with different type of Christmas decorations on it, but you can actually change the plant that you want. So one thing that the game lets you do is that if you see in the top right corner, there's like these different coins, and the longer that you use the app for, the more coins that you can collect. And with these coins, you can actually buy different types of plants. So for example, if I click in the middle right here, and I go to planting setting, you can see that right now I have 6 different types of plants. I have like a little cactus thingy, a little underwater coral reef thingy, mushrooms, Christmas tree, things like that. So you can buy a bunch of different other plants, and that's kind of like the game aspect of it, where the more that you focus on the app and the more that you plant more trees and collect more coins, you can buy different types of trees. So let's say I want to plant the Christmas one. So I just select it, there we go. And now you can set the amount of time that you want to stay focused for. So depending on the task that you have on hand, you can set it for as low as 10 minutes all the way up to 120 minutes. So typically what I would do is I'll set it for 25 minutes. So what I do is I study for 25 minutes and then I'll take a 5-minute break and then I'll do another 25 minutes, 5-minute break, and then that's your hour. And what I've found is that just studying really intensely, focusing on the task at hand for small bursts, and then having a really quick 5-minute break, whether that's using the washroom, watching a quick YouTube video, or just kind of standing up and stretching the legs and doing some deep breaths. This is what I've been found to be a lot more effective for me, rather than kind of sitting in front of my computer for a bunch of hours on end. So let's say we want to plant, and then there you go. You can see that right now I have a little seedling that's in the ground right now, and we have a timer that's kind of ticking down all the way to 0. Now what you're supposed to do is pretty much close your phone and just set it on the side, and then you'll get a notification once the 25 minutes are up. So for me, I also have Forest on my Apple Watch, so I'll just get a small vibration on my wrist telling me that my study time is now complete, and now I can start my break. And then once the 25 minutes is done, Forest actually lets you set a break time. So I usually set a 5-minute break time, and then at the end of those 5 minutes, again, I'll get another vibration notification on my wrist telling me that, hey, your break is done, and it's now to go back and study. Now, what makes Forest a really effective app for me is that I love to play video games, and to me, this is just like another type of game where the goal here is to plant as many plants as possible and create a nice, beautiful, lush forest. And if you actually use the phone and move on to other apps, or you can see at the bottom here, there's a give up button, then your plant dies and you essentially kind of lose the game. So let's say I do give up. It says, are you sure to give up? There will be one withered tree in your forest. I'll say yes for now. And you can see that now I have a dead tree as part of my forest. And you can actually see the total amount that you studied for. So if I just click on the menu here, if I go to Forest, so you can see that for today, I have a bunch of dead trees. And these are the ones that we just kind of did. So for every dead tree, that's a notification to you that you were not able to stay completely focused for that period of time. And you can see for the week, I use it a lot on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I typically use this app when I'm having a bit of trouble focusing. If I feel like I'm in the groove already, sometimes I'll forget to use the app because I'm already in the zone. If I need help to stay focused, I'll turn to Forest. But you can see now that it's kind of cool, right? You have all these different types of plants in your forest. It looks really pretty. And I really like what they did with the Christmas theme. The little snowballs, snowflakes are kind of falling from the sky. That's definitely a very cute factor. And you can see it on a week level. You can go to the previous week, for example. So November 22nd to 28th, I believe that's the week that I probably downloaded the app. Yeah, it was. So I was really into it. And you can see it's a really lush forest. You can go to the month and then you can go to the year. And what's really cool is that at the bottom half of the screen, you can see the total number of hours that you focused. This is a really great way to essentially track really how productive you are, because there's definitely many times where I've sat in front of the computer for 8 to 10 hours, but at the end of the day, I feel like I didn't really get anything done. This is honestly a great way for you to keep track and to see exactly how many hours you're actually focused in working and studying versus the amount of hours you're surfing on the computer, you're like not studying and things like that. So that's pretty much what Forest is. It's a very simple app. It helps you stay focused. It helps you not use your phone when you want to be focused. And I think it's a really easy, simple, fun, aesthetically pleasing concept. And no wonder a lot of people have been downloading this app from the App Store. So this app is not free. I believe it's $2.79 right now in the App Store, or at least that's the price that I paid when I bought it. And if you're a student, or honestly, even if you're a young professional and you're having trouble staying focused, I think Forest is a great app for you. It's definitely a small investment that can have huge implications in how productive you are going to be. Now, the last great thing about Forest is that it actually has a widget. So as you can see right now on the first page of my iPhone, I have 3 widgets, and I mainly have these widgets because as a student, it's important for me to really keep track of my assignments, when things are due. If I have any meetings with professors, I want everything just to be a snapshot, a quick glance away, rather than clicking into the app and then clicking into a particular date and things like that. So when it comes to the Forest app, I think it's really cool that I can see exactly how much I've studied on a particular day, and I can see my forest. And if I want to do a quick 25-minute study session, I just tap on the 25-minute study session, it jumps straight into the app, and then the clock starts counting down. So really intuitive, love widgets. I wish more apps incorporated widgets. I'm definitely loving widgets more than kind of opening individual apps. But yeah, that's Forest. I'm going to give up right here for the sake of the video. My forest today is definitely looking very bare. But anyways, that's Forest. Hopefully in this video, I convinced you guys that Forest is a great app for you if you are looking for an app to help you stay away from your phone. Obviously, if you're going to stay away from your phone but then start surfing on the web or surfing on your iPad or any other device that you have, it kind of defeats the purpose of trying to being a more productive individual. So it's all about personal accountability and taking ownership of what you want to get done. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know if you want me to talk about other apps that I use as a PhD student that I've been finding really helpful in my first semester. But other than that, good luck to everyone out there who's doing their final exams and final projects. I know you guys are going to be great. If you guys enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button and hit that notification bell to be notified of my future YouTube videos. We're almost at 100 subscribers and I'm super excited to hit that milestone. And I just want to thank each and every one of you who's been watching my videos and who have subscribed to the channel. It definitely means a lot to me. I love doing these videos, and honestly, it's a great escape from the daily grind of being a PhD student. So thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.